Hello students, good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss the practical based on the flip-flop. So what is flip-flop? Flip-flop is a cross-couple type of device and it is used to store 1-bit data as in the memory. So flip-flop is under the category of sequential circuit. So what about the sequential circuit means? Sequential circuit is nothing but the output depends on the present as well as the past value of the input signal. Here we have to discuss the total 3 types of the flip-flops: SR flip-flop, JK flip-flop and D flip-flop. So first of all we are connecting the circuit for SR flip-flop. So in the SR flip-flop we are applying the two logics. One is 0 and second one is the 1. So S input is connected to the first logical input, R is connected to second logical state. Then here we are applying a clock pulse to enable the flip-flop. So third one is the clock pulse. So when the clock is applied, at that time the flip-flop will be in the working state. So the output coming from the SR flip-flop, when both the inputs are 0, at that time here whatever the previous input is available, that is present as it is at Q and Q bar. So that is the output is not changing. So the condition which is called as no change condition. When the input is 0, say first input is 0, second is 1, at that time the flip-flop is available in the reset condition, that is Q equal to 0 and Q bar equal to 1. Similarly, when S is equal to 1, R is equal to 0, at this condition the Q equal to 1 and Q bar equal to 0, that is flip-flop is present in the set condition. But when both are 1, at that time the Q and Q bar remains as 1, that is indicates according to the definition of flip-flop, it is not changing. So Q and Q bar must be in the complemented form. So it is not true. So that condition which is called as forbidden state. Now here we have verified all the conditions of SR flip-flop. Now we are verifying the truth table of JK flip-flop. So in the JK flip-flop we are connecting the two input conditions. Here the first input we are connecting to the J, then second input we are connecting to the K input, then clock is connected to the clock. So now we will verify one by one. Both the inputs are low. According to here J and K inputs, the Q is equal to 0 and Q bar is 1. So if I observe the previous state, before applying the input condition, it is same as the previous condition. So there is a no change which is to be occur. Now J is 0, K is 1. So here Q equal to 0 and Q bar equal to 1, that is considered as a flip-flop is in the reset condition. When J is 1, K is 0, at that time Q equal to 1 and Q bar equal to 0, that is you can say the flip-flop is set condition. But here when J and K are both are 1 1, the state is to be called as toggle condition. So toggle condition means Q and Q bar are changing as 0 to 1 simultaneously. So this is the truth table of JK flip-flop. We have verified the truth table of JK flip-flop. Now we are connecting a D flip-flop. In the D flip-flop, here we are connecting a one NOT gate. So to connect the NOT gate, here we are connecting the J input to the NOT gate input. Then we are connecting the K to the output. Now we are going to observe here when you are applying D as 0, Here you get the output as 0. So in the D flip-flop, whatever the data inputs you are applying, it will shows the output. That is, J is 0, Q equal to 0. J is 1, Q equal to 1. Now we'll verify the same thing for a D flip-flop using SR. Now we are connecting here SR flip-flop using D flip-flop using SR flip-flop. Okay. Now we'll observe the truth table of D flip-flop using SR. As we have discussed, D equal to 0, Q equal to 0, D equal to 1, the Q equal to 1. Hence, in both the flip-flops are work. Thank you.